All right. What's up, everyone? Michael Dahlke here. I was going to do another giant mail break. I went on vacation for, I don't know, like 12 days. And when I came back, I had a ton of mail waiting for me. So I like to make these videos showing what I got. And they're all good hits. I don't tend to buy anything less than that. Also, I've kind of branched out onto what I've been buying on eBay. I've been buying a lot of vintage games now. Um, I'm making a vintage computer lab in my basement. And so you might find that a lot of these might be Nintendo games or Commodore games or Apple games. But there are Garbage Pail Kids in here, I guarantee it. So I got a lot to get into. Here I'm surrounded by boxes here. And then I got to sort all my cards out. And I haven't really posted any results of like all my hits yet to any pages. So got a lot of work to do. But I pre-opened most of these to make it easy to open. So let's get started. I'm guessing this probably is a Garbage Pail Kid. Let's see here. This is from Dan Pennington from Geneva, Illinois. All right. This is Roth, Revenge of the Horrible, Blaster, or not Blaster, Fat Pack. Now I'm going to open it because I got it for that reason. Because I still collect the hell out of this set. So I'm always snagging what I can. What's up? We got Craig, we got Brandon, we got Glenn. What's up? Still haven't mastered trying to get it so I can see everyone's comments, but I'll always see them afterwards. I think I gotta get a laptop to look at. So I'll see if what we got in here. It looks like base, green, purple, returning people, another purple. No hit, but just these. I'll take them. I don't know where I'm at on a purple set. I'm sure I have about 2 green sets put together. Okay, this is from Darren Probst from Woodbury, New Jersey. Yeah, here's an Atari game. Oh, no. This is a Sega Genesis game. It's Sonic Spinball. And this is to me from Tyler Rodriguez from Wichita, Kansas. All right, here's a Super Nintendo game. The Daffy Duck Marvin Martians. What's the official name? The Marvin Missions. And this is from John Woodall from Farragut, Tennessee. It's one of those Max controllers for the NES, Nintendo. I love these controllers. And it was really cool when you would play that with ice hockey for the Nintendo. So I think I have a copy of that coming too. All right, this is from Brian Baracos from Chandler, Arizona. All right, so this is a DDT Gold, graded PSA 10 from Sapphire 2. I collected the DDT character pretty heavily. This is number 6 of 15. I probably have about 6 gold cards, I think. Maybe more. All right. This is from, I can't even read this. Eyes aren't too focused. Charles Gardner from Jacumbi, California. All right. Finally, I got a copy of Gauntlet, the Tenjin Black cartridge version. You know, I'd always seen this advertised, but it was always like sold out or pulled before we were able to purchase it when I was a kid. So I can't wait to check that out. And this is from Mike Pansulio from Barberton, Ohio. All right, and this is the Rory McQueen Haley Comet from Chrome 7 autograph card. All right, hey, what's up, Ron? Hope you guys are all having fun today or just getting your day started. This is from Joseph Messina from Manahawkin, New Jersey. Okay, looks to be of a computer game. Oh, it's Marble Madness for the Commodore 64. Electronic Arts game. Oh, and the warranty card. All right, what's in this box? This is from Volunteers of America, Ohio and Indiana, in Columbus, Ohio. Pour this out a second. Flyer. What did I get from these people? Fabergé egg. No. It is two Nintendo games. Iron Tank by SNK. Remember that company? They did like Akari Warriors. Akari Warriors and Athena. Some other games. Silkworm maybe. And then Platoon. I don't think I've ever played this game on there. I've always wanted to play this on there. The SNK games were really cool. But they're always scarce and hard to find as well. All right, this is from E. Fisher from Brownsburg, Indiana. Copy of Final Fight for the Super Nintendo. I had that game when I was a kid, and I didn't think I was going to be able to find it. But actually, I went to my folks' house the other day, and I ended up finding it. See? Here's the one I grew up with that we bought when it first got released. So long ago. So, okay, this is from Daniel Sneed from Dreyer, Indiana. Be another Nintendo game of the Tenjin caliber. Tengen. I don't know. Don't really. Oh, no. Hey, look at this. Here's something that some of you only have probably heard of. It's a copy of, what is this? I can't read that. Spiritual Warfare for Nintendo. It's like one of those religious Bible games. I've always wanted to check one of these out. Looks like it has somebody's name on there. Alu Boost. So, can't wait to try that game out. Looks like here's another Nintendo game. Kevin Baird from North Royalton, Ohio. Friday the 13th. LJN. We had this as a kid. My brother got it, and we must have traded it to keep for another game. And it's a tough game. We got really far though, so I want to try it out as an adult. This is from Simpkins from Fort Edward, New York. And there's a copy of Star Force by Tecmo. They put out a line of games like this before, like Tecmo Bowl. I think like Bomberman and a few other ones. And I never got an opportunity to play those because those were always sold out before we got an opportunity to get around to them. And we didn't have money as a kid. I was like 7 or 6. Okay, this is from Case Gorador from Middleton, Illinois. It's an Atari game. Tutankhamun for the Atari 2600. Okay, this is from Joseph Messina from, oh yeah, Manhattan, New Jersey again. It's like a copy of Congo Bongo for the Atari. Oh, excuse me, for the Commodore. You guys remember Congo Bongo? I don't like the fact that it rattles. So I'll check that out later in my leisure. Okay, this is from Steve Reed from Spokane, Washington. Stop and read. Cartridge tested and worked. Another one for the Commodore 64 called Visible Solar System. Some 1982 technology on what our solar system looks like. Okay, this is from Gerald Hirschfield, Malvern, New York. All right, we got a copy of Speedy Gonzalez, Los Gatos Bandidos. Yeah, I went and I bought like all the Warner or Looney Tunes Super Nintendo games. I'd always rented them as a kid, but I never owned them. But I loved them. Like, they spent some quality time doing those. Oh, excuse me. This is from John Berman. All right. From Portage, Michigan. To me. This is some break I was in, apparently. I don't know if I had any hits or not. Other than just the base. Some border cards. And that's kind of what it looks like right here. Yeah, he had a 35th anniversary break. Doesn't look like I got anything out of there. Just some base and some borders. Okay, let's see if I can't find some more GPK. This looks not like it. Here's a Nintendo game. Dorsa Marino from Helden, New Jersey. This is Captain Nemo in Dreamland. I loved this game as a kid, but I never owned it. I think I borrowed it from a friend. This is from 79KYXY Limited from Hurtsdale, Alabama. Yeah. That's one way to wrap this thing. It's a Sega Genesis controller. Although, when I went hunting around at my folks' house, I think my brother must have purchased some and had like a nostalgic fever. And I found like 4 or 5 box controllers down there. So I didn't really need to get that after all. I was like, whoa, where did these come from? Some are still in the box or whatever. Okay, this is from Ben Mack, South Pasadena, California. What do we got in here? Holy cow. And another box. Get through all this. There's nothing even in it. Okay, we got a computer game. We got Wasteland, right? And it says it works. But this is it for the Apple? Yeah, it's for the Apple. I'm pretty sure this is what Fallout was based on. The first Fallout. I am a huge Fallout fan, but I've never played Wasteland. So there it is. Okay. So recently I picked up a Apple IIe and I've modified it as much as I could, decking it out as so much as possible. And now I haven't got all these games to play on it. So this is from Douglas Hutt from Redding, California. This is Cool Spot. Remember that game? Super Nintendo. Shit, I hope it works. It looks like it's been on fire. Weird. How does it get to be like that? Look at it. It's all melted at the end. Well, we'll see if it works. If not, I'll throw it in the road. Okay, this is from Charles Lucas from Pleasureville, Kentucky. That's a cool town name, isn't it? The town of Pleasureville, Kentucky has the highest depression rate. So this is RBI Baseball, the LJN again. It was a fun game as a kid. I never owned it, but I remember playing it a lot. Figured I'd play a season on there. Okay, this is from Joseph Messina again, from Manhattan, New Jersey. What's up, Barry Enigma? It's a copy of California Games for the Commodore 64. Oh yeah, and instruction booklet. I always liked the hacky sack competition in there. I was good at that one. Okay, this is from SK from Ontario, Canada. Okay. So these are to convert it so you can play your Nintendo 64 on an HD connector, so HDMI. I guess I got two of them. Maybe to use it on a Sega Genesis as well. I think I could use it for that as well. So, just so you can hook it up to any TV. Okay, this is from DC Sports 87 from Henrico, Virginia. It's a June Moon Blue Wave, number 55 is 56 is 75. AN6A B. This is from Hot Pack City Sports Cards from Ocean Pines, Maryland. Ooh, Hot Packs, huh? Let's see if I get a hit. It is from Chrome 7. No, 6. Okay, it's a Bobby Booger Blue. Number 107 of 143. Oh, it is Chrome 7. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll put that there. That wasn't the plate I was expecting. Okay, this is from BNB Services Boot. From Boot, Montana. All right, that's MT. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, so this is for the Nintendo 64 that you put it in to give it, it was that memory expansion that you would add into the front of the console. I didn't think I had one, and I went to my folks, and apparently there was like three Nintendo 64s, and then one had that already in it. So I think one of us found a bunch of them in a dumpster one day, like Nintendo 64s, outside of an apartment complex or something. Snatch those babies up. Okay, this is from Go Shiny Flips from Campo, California. Yeah, there's that copy of Nintendo Ice Hockey I was talking about. That early video game. Very fun, very comical. The cartoon, the drawing, or the characters are. Okay, this is from Mary Havenik from North Royalton, Ohio. When I was a kid, I used to get, before the Nintendo Power came out, there was Nintendo Fun Club. And see, on the back, subscribe to Nintendo Power. So anyways, this is an early issue. I'm pretty sure I had this one. This is volume 2, number 7. That was $2.50 back then. Dang. But yeah, let's get it out of this plastic here. I got a few other ones too. All the old advertisements. Look at, there's that Iron Tank game that I just got from SNK. So I can read those all day. Okay, this is from John Berman again. I'm not sure exactly what I got in here. Let's see. From 35th. I think these were just all bases and the borders. And then it looks like some stickers were included here for me. Like an Evil Dead. Oh, it's a magnet. And Nike. I actually had these Jordans when I was a kid. That same color scheme, I believe, with the kind of a maroon one. Okay, Michael Dahlke from Stephen Edgerly. Jumped aboard a few breaks of his that he's had. Let's see if I got any hits. And I did. I got a Haley Comet Green, number 29 of 99. And also a June Moon Gold, number 4 of 50. Okay, let's see in the box here. We got this from Midnight Amusements. Ooh. Obviously a Nintendo game. Top Gun. That game was hard as hell when I was a kid, and I could never refuel in the middle of the air. So I bought it to see if I could try it out again as an adult. Okay, Marco TVs. Or I could never land on the... This is from New Bedford, Maine? Massachusetts? Or I could never land my aircraft on the aircraft carrier. I'd smash straight into it. Okay. This is one of those Mark Pingator Freddy versus Jason autograph cards. You find these on eBay right now. That's how I've been getting them. And I just picked one up. They're numbered to 250, I believe. So grab one. They're like $30. Okay. Moving right along. This is from Darcy White from Grove City, Pennsylvania. It's a game called Bank Heist for the Atari 2600. I'd never played that before, even heard of it, so I picked it up. This is from Craig Lowry from Tualatin, Oregon. Oh yeah, all right. So these are some keyboard controllers for the Atari 2600. I never really knew about these, but I picked up a game called, well, not really a game, but a cartridge called Basic Training, and it, for basic programming, and you needed that to use it. So and there's like another game as well that uses those. So I picked those up for really cheap. Okay, this is from Andrew Blendowski from Newfane, New York. A lot of New York and New Jersey packages today. All right. Ooh, nice. This is hold on, let me get this off here. Okay. It's Oh the Horrible Wacky Pack that came out in Chrome 7. And it is number 7 of 25. And I got a gold one of that as well. I was hoping to find a red. I think the Super Fractor was like 15,000. So I don't think I'm getting that one anymore today. Oh, I don't know who this is from. But it's from Lynchburg, Tennessee. I've been there. That is Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally. This game's awesome. It's worth checking out. This is from Windy City Unleashed, LLC, Arlington Heights, Illinois. I don't even know how this is sealed. Okay. Ooh, I got a copy of Impossible Mission 2 for the Apple II. I played this Impossible Mission 2 for the Commodore 64, but the first one I for sure played on the Commodore 64, and I believe I have a copy of it in here somewhere to be opened. But the second one, I don't remember too much. Okay, this is from Stephanie Garcia from Ontario, California. What did I get here? So there was like some lady doing random card breaks for certain sets. So I just put like $1 down on them for the spots or whatever. See if any hit would come up from it, but looks like there was like a Dune card set being pulled, so I just randomly picked a number to see. It looks like one of these is in a hard case, but it might just be polite. It's like all the same other ones, I think. So I got 4 of that card. And then I put it down for some Topps Chrome Soccer. I don't think I got a hit, so she just threw me a pack, it looks like. I don't know if that's anything. Let's see. Well, it was fun. Okay. This is from Adam Ebel from Diamond, Ohio. Ooh, yeah. There's a copy of Dirty Harry for the Nintendo. When was the last time you played that game, huh? Never? That's why I wanted to check it out. Okay, so this is from April Martin from Houma, Louisiana. All right, a copy of Stinger for Nintendo. I never played this game, but I'd always seen it advertised, so I wanted to check it out. See if it was worth it. All right, here's a box from Jason Bruce from Bryant, Arkansas. Arizona? No, Arkansas. Yeah, it's my Super Game Boy. That lets you play Game Boy games on your Super Nintendo. I think I rented one of those when I was a kid and then rented a Super Nintendo game to put on it. Okay, that's from Shipping Department, PCCables.com, Gainesville, Florida. It's to hook up an Apple monitor I got to my Apple computer. I said that pile over there. I got piles all over still. Jeez. Okay, this is from Richard Camacho from Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, I got 3 Nintendo games here. We got Urban Champion. That's an early Nintendo game, and I've never played this game before. And I've always wanted to. And Bionic Commando, which is a sequel to Commando, but now he has a robotic arm, and you fight at the end some giant tank that has Adolf Hitler's head on it. And then Rescue the Embassy Mission. I've never played that game before, but this company put out a game called Shadowgate, and I loved that game. So I wonder if it's a similar style. Okay, what do we got here? This is from Tim Jeselinowski from Melbourne, Florida. The X-Men Mutant Apocalypse game. I love Apocalypse. He's like one of the coolest villains ever. It is from, Doug Bandel from Wixom, Michigan. I know it's in here. Okay, so this is a Monstrous Michelle Red from 40th anniversary, and it is number 4 of 5. Now, I have 2 more of these, so I got 3 of the 5. So if you find one of these for trade or sale somewhere, let me know. Okay. And thank you. Okay, it's from Kim Edick from Huntington Beach, California. Possibly be in this. Sheesh. Okay, there's a Creepy Carol Gold from 40th anniversary. This is number 9 of 50. Okay, this is from Joseph Messina. This is like the fourth one I've opened from this guy. From Manhattan, New Jersey. Okay, we got Impossible Mission for Commodore 64, BC's Quest for Tires for the Commodore 64, and Double Dragon for the Commodore 64. Boy, BC's Quest for Tires, if you never played that game. You remember the comic in the Sunday paper, you would ride on a wheel like he did and jump over holes with it and stuff. It was very fun. Is that all that was in that? Okay. This is from Micah Messick from Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay. I picked up a Game Genie. And these were some update catalogs that they would send you new updated tick codes or video games that were being released. And like the new, what they did, for example. You know, how you'd have to enter codes and stuff. So I got like 4 of them. I got these for like $10. So vintage stuff. It's all from the same guy, Eddie Wiercinski from Leadenwood, New Jersey. So, yeah. Okay, this is from Hot Pack City Sports Cards from Ocean Pines, Maryland again. Ooh. Maybe these are where the plates are at, huh? Okay. Okay, we got a Bent Brent Aqua 132 199. And a Jackpot Pink. Base. Allen. Okay, we got a Prism Refractor. Numbered card is Elastic Elwood. Base. Last Pack Magic. Need that plate. Or there isn't a plate in here. Need that card I need. Okay, we got the Blue Lava. Number 46 149 of Fun and James. And base. Okay. This is from Christopher Carmen from Brook Park, Ohio. is for Guerrilla War, one of those SNK games again for Nintendo. It's from Eric Tianco from Fremont, California. Nintendo game. Yay. I've always wanted this game too. This, you could tell it's one of those early games for Nintendo where it has the pixelated 8-bit graphics on it. But this is Wrecking Crew. Never played this game before, but I've always seen it, of course. And it was always hard to find. But picked up a copy of that. Hopefully it's fun. Okay, it's from Clayton Hozol from Macomb, Oklahoma. What's this all about? Okay. All right. The Game Genie showed up. Now, this is for the Super Nintendo, correct? Yeah. So now, these commercials, they always said like stuff like this. They're like, with Game Genie, you can live forever, beat levels, add graphics. I was like, what? I always wanted to use that for that, but I think they lied to me on that part. I'm gonna check it out. I borrowed one once from somebody, so I've used one before. Okay, this is from Vince Maxwell from Oak Ridge, Oregon. A copy of Rad Racer. Fun game. Turn on to 3D mode. There's a heavy box. This is from Adam Curado from Rumford, Maine. Heavy as hell. This is just a Sega Genesis adapter. For some reason, I thought I didn't have one. I might not still. Okay. Okay, this is from Raul Reyes from Reno, Nevada. Yeah. I got some controversial Nintendo game from Jelco, that brand, but it's called Wampum, with a Native American on there. I've never played this game before, but I've always heard of it. Seemed to be sought after due to the controversy. Okay, this is from Calvin Fazia from Little Elm, Texas. Man. Okay, this is a copy of Solomon's Key. Another one of those Tecmo games I was talking about. I think there was like 5 or 6 that they released. And I remember there being something like a promotion that if you were to buy these Tecmo games, you could cut out the UPC on the back. And from each one of the games, like you had to buy one of this and then one of the other one. But they all had like a special little card you could cut out. And you could paste it on like a flyer and mail it in and get a free game. Yeah, I didn't get it. Okay, this is from Michael J. Malik from Beaver, Pennsylvania. Okay, I got a copy of Spy Hunter. Hell of a game for Nintendo. I most played it on the Commodore 64, though. And then a copy of Gauntlet 2 for the Nintendo. Another favorite game of mine. That never I owned before. Okay, it's from Jed Gunby from Lynn Creek, Missouri. Let me open up these bindles. All right, I got a copy of Barnstorming for the Atari 2600. That game's fun. And Super Breakout, which is really just like Arkanoid, that we would know it. Okay, what do I got here? This is from Tyler Cole Hits from Buchanan, West Virginia. Ooh, yeah. It's a copy of Heavy Barrel for the Nintendo. In the box. But Daddy East game, this game was great. My brother and I played this arcade game at like Cedar Point, and I couldn't wait to see that they made it into a Nintendo game. You kept like upgrading this gun along the way as you were fighting. Okay, this is from Daniel Brantley from Milledgeville, Georgia. Okay, this is a game, Karate Kid game. I'd always seen it in the magazines, but I never played it. Nintendo Toys R Us case. But yeah, this was an early game from LJN. I didn't realize that's the third LJN game I've gotten in this break. Okay, this is from H. Hartwell, Mount Sierra, New York. It's a miracle that this even got to me. They wrote the box in pencil for the address. Okay, this is a game called Entombed. Right? Yeah, Entombed. I've never played this before. It's by one of those US games. And they had some pretty cool titles back in the day. Yeah. Let's see what's in this Milano box. This is from Edward Ross, Gilbert, Arizona. Okay. You did a pretty good job packing this. This is an Apple II game controller. These are pretty freaking hard to come by. You can't just plug in a Atari or a Commodore controller into those. They got like a reverse connector. But yeah, heck yeah. I've needed this. So I hope it works. I got a good deal on it. There's weird ways to calibrate it and stuff on the bottom. So I'll have to take a crash course on that. Okay, this is from Stephen P. Kirk from Geneva, Illinois. All right, we got a June Moon Sapphire green card. Looking at number 88 of 99. Take this off while I'm at it. Okay. Okay, this is it. From Clemente Luan from New York, New York. It's the World of Illusion by the Sega Genesis. I think my mom was trying to get a hold of me. Um, so it looks like I'm almost done. Okay, this is from Don Carsey from Atlanta, Michigan. I didn't know we had one of those here. Okay, there's a copy of RoboCop for Nintendo. I'd never beaten it before, and I got hung up on it as a kid. And I wonder if now I could figure it out further. Okay, there's a copy of Facemaker for the Commodore 64. I'm going to keep it in the box here, but yeah, I remember vaguely that as a kid. Okay, I got another box here. This is from Jonathan Quick from Round Rock, Texas. Okay, this is a copy of Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego? Or Where in America's Past is Carmen Sandiego? For the Macintosh. I got a Macintosh down there I'm playing with too. Okay. It's from Blue Hippo, Yonkers, New York. Okay. The copy of Sim Earth for Windows. Well, I thought I ordered it for the Macintosh or Apple, so we'll see about that. But regardless, Sim Earth from Maxis. Okay, here's another heavy box here. This is from Dylan Ward from Geneva, Florida. Okay. Okay, I got a couple Nintendo games from this guy. Karnoff. That game was awesome. Dad East. Adventures of Bayou Billy. A lot of people hated that game, but it was very similar to a game called Rolling Thunder, but it was just set in a bayou. Anticipation. It's like a game show game, but I never owned it, but this was all in a lot. Cobra Command. Dad East. Then this game, this is kind of why I got it, was from a Jailco game called City Connection. I remember borrowing it from one of my teachers when I was a kid. He'd like jump around cars like on a track or something, like on a busy highway. It was very fun. The music was cool. Okay, a couple more boxes here. This is from Brittany Garcia from Poway, California. All right. This is back in the day in the Commodores, they made those games from Infocom. And there was a game called Zork. But that same company made this game called Wishbringer. And I remember it from a magazine, 321 Contact. That kids magazine that was like the next step up from like Electric Company. But they advertised this game in there, and we always thought it was cool looking, so I wanted to see what it was and check it out. All right, and then I got a box here from Rafrika Adams from Etowah, North Carolina. More computer software here. Some lot that I picked up here. It had some learning material games for the Commodore, as well as some books. So, and then a copy of this Human Body Explored. So I wanted to see what kind of graphics that this was going to have for the Commodore. Okay, I am almost done. It looks like I think I got this box. This is from Tim Fox from Medford, Wisconsin. More Nintendo games. Got Bubble Bobble. Got Double Dribble. We got Xenophobe. That game's awesome. Was that it? Oh, I got one more box here. This is from the Toy Scout from Sargent, Indiana. All right. Got a copy of Mike Tyson's Punch Out for Nintendo. It's kind of a sought after game now. A little more expensive than you might think. Boy, I think that might be it. Nice. A nice haul. So, sorry, there wasn't too many Garbage Pail Kids. There's more video games, but we'll see what I get next week, okay? Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.